It's opening weekend here in Arkansas. I didn't know it this morning. I wasn't planning on it today. It's hot. My truck said, I think 96 when I got out. The only reason I'm in here is because I had my cell camera set to transmit photos one time a day. And today at noon, at my transmission time, I had a buck I've been watching for a while. In this spot, he daylighted yesterday evening and this morning. So I was like, man, I gotta get in there and try that now. Kinda got an iffy wind. It's just off. I think I can make it work. But I had to cross this little creek here. So I brought my hip waders. I just gotta cross the creek, change back into my regular boots. I dropped my dang phone in the water on the way across, but it seems like it's working okay. I'm just gonna sit here and cool off for a minute and try to sneak on in the next couple hundred yards and find somewhere to sit up. I'm not gonna be able to get exactly where I want to. I'm gonna be probably a good 100 yards from where I want to be, but it's as close as I can get with this wind and feel like I still got a chance. My wind's kind of blowing right down this creek. And I think the deer is probably going to come from that way, and the wind's blowing that way. But I think if I get set up in the right little bow in the creek, I can have my wind blowing right down and across the creek, and then when the thermals start to drop this afternoon, it should suck them down to the water. So it's going to be tight, but hopefully it's tight enough that the deer feels confident and he comes on through there like I want him to, following the creek, but we'll see. You gotta be out here if you want something to happen. Anyways, I'll check back in with y'all whenever I get set up. These dang mosquitoes are rough too. Good thing I got my thermocell. See y'all in a little bit. Set up. There's a ton of acorns in here. I've actually been getting the pictures of the deer over a persimmon tree, which is about 100 yards back that direction. The problem is the prevailing wind is blowing this direction from that way, and I'm afraid that he's coming from this direction. So I don't think I could get closer without blowing him out. So what I've come up with is I'm backed up against the creek here. Prevailing winds are blowing right through there. So it's blowing right down the bank of the creek and then crossing the creek. This afternoon, as it starts cooling off, my thermals should drop just right down there. So it's a pretty tight setup, but I think we can make it work. Just got to wait and see what happens. I've been getting pictures of this deer feeding from anytime from 3 o'clock till dark, so it could happen at any time. I'm hot and I'm sweating. Hopefully I don't mess it up in here, but you gotta try if you want to have success. So hang tight. We'll see if anything happens this afternoon. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I climbed down a little early. We had a little thunderstorm come through. It was lightning pretty good there for a little bit, but nothing this afternoon. We'll give it a shot some other time. I don't know if I'll hunt tomorrow or not, but I may take off some next week. It's supposed to be a good cold front coming.
Morning. It's September 28th. It's Wednesday. I took off the rest of the week to do some hunting. I'm headed back over to that piece of public land that uh, was hunting earlier. I brought the puddle jumper. It's kind of early today. My plan is to throw it in the creek, and I've got a bunch of trail cameras out. I'm going to go run some cameras, kind of take some inventory, and then try to find somewhere to get up in a tree this afternoon. Um, Hopefully, we can make something happen.
Alright, guys. Working my way in this afternoon. I went and checked up a bunch of my cameras in the boat. Midday. Really didn't have much to show for it. So I'm slipping back in here, trying to get on those deer I've been having on this persimmon tree. Because of the wind and just the way this place sets up, I'm having to come in from a different direction. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the way to that persimmon tree, but I'm going to be on the other side of it this time. And I've got about 200 yards to go. So I'm just going to cooling off. I'm going to try to slip in the rest of the way, get as close as I can. If I see any sort of heavy sign or another hot feed tree as I'm getting close, I'll probably go ahead and set up, because I don't know exactly where those deer are coming from. I just need to be as close as I can to be in the game. Anyways, I'm about to start easing that way and just take my time and try to make a whole bunch of noise. I'll see y'all whenever I get set up. I feel like I'm in them. We'll see if anything comes in this afternoon. Stay tuned. I'm hearing some blue jays cutting up over there. Just a little tip for y'all. A lot of times they'll do that when there's a deer around. So if you hear a bunch of birds, blue jays start making a bunch of racket, better pay attention. Oh my gosh. I think I heard it crash. Oh my gosh. I don't know. one's finally left. I think it's been around 30 minutes. I'm gonna take my time, climb down, and go look at that arrow. Fingers crossed. Walk up here and take a look at the arrow real quick. I still think I think I already crashed. Oh. There it is. Smells good. I don't know. Oh, what a freaking stud, man. Guys, I don't know if you can see me or not, but this has truly been an awesome hunt. This is the earliest deer I've ever killed, and one of the bigger ones. I honestly thought he's a little bigger when he came in, but I'm just tickled to death with him. Man, I owe the good Lord up above for this one. I tell you, about 4 o'clock, I said a little prayer and asked the good Lord to bless me, and he sure did. It couldn't have worked out any better the way this deer came in, man. And I'm so glad to have him. But I appreciate y'all checking this video out, and hopefully I'll have some more coming. But as always, don't mind, hit that like, subscribe button, and till the next one, guys, I appreciate it.